Hello everybody, good morning and welcome back to the shop. Well, I tell you what, it was a late one last night, people. I worked on this thing till 1:30 in the morning and it's close. Got the turbine in it, done tested it, it's all hooked up right. I got my retract valve hooked up and I'm just getting ready to plug in my servos to my receiver, and then I just gotta put my quick disconnects on there, and I don't have enough. The thing didn't come with any, and I have 6 of these little disconnects and I need 10. I'm gonna have to order some, but you know, Bob will come up with something. I can just take some piece of brass tubing and splice that line together right there, so I can fire it up this afternoon. My buddies already went to the flying field, and they're gonna fly some jets today, and I wanted to get this thing done. I'm gonna try and get this done. I might take it out for some taxi testing. I doubt if it flies today. I'm gonna need some help CG in it. But had a couple questions, couple comments, and Patty, how this fuel is drawn through all this is through that fuel pump. It's got a fuel pump that's at the very end of the system. Okay, that fuel pump draws all that fuel, so we ain't got to worry about fuel at all. It will draw it. Them are powerful little pumps. And someone said something about, if I read on RC Universe, about a couple of the Jet Legend jets coming apart. And yes, I have, and I've talked to some people, and it's really the F-20. A couple of them stabs came apart on them F-20s, but man, them things got really thin stabs. But you guys, other people's had problems too. Skymaster's rudders are blowing off of these F-4s, and their big F-16s. Bob Violet's had wings come apart. His Bobcats, the booms were breaking. They've all had their composite RF. I've seen on YouTube, man, a couple of them jets, you see them wings start to flutter and then they blow up. Aviation Design had them Scorpions. I know a guy had one of them come apart. It's just not limited to Jet Legend. I don't know. But I know this F-4's got a solid elevator system. It's completely different. And as far as the F-16s go, I haven't heard any bad on them. It's pretty much, one guy had a F-15 come apart on the stab, and a couple F-20s, which is a bad deal, but they've all had some issues. It's not just Jet Legend. Don't take that as all Jet Legend jets are going to come apart, because I just don't believe that. I think they've all had issues. Composite RF has, Bob Violet has, Skymaster has, Phoebo, and it's just sad, but a couple of them have, and I ain't worried about this F-4. This F-4 is rugged, and I'm just going to go fly it, I'm not too worried about it. A couple guys, I feel for them guys, I really do. That's a sad deal, but, you can't just say Jet Legends is the only one that's done it. They've all had planes come apart, and, I'm not... you try and build these jets as light as you can. If you made them just totally bulletproof, they wouldn't fly. They have to keep them light. They wouldn't be no good if they wasn't. And that's the issue you have with trying to keep things light, But this F-4, man, it's got that elevator mechanism is solid. That dude ain't going nowhere. And I'm just going to go fly it. I'm going to have some fun with this stuff. If they had... them big F-16s, they had some of them coming apart. You want to say hi to everybody, Sammy? Sammy's kind of being a brat this morning. Say hi, Sammy. kind of being a butt this morning. I don't know what's up with her. I gave her some coffee and everything. And a couple people was wondering where this jet came from. It is a Jet Legend. Okay, you can go to our website, and Camlex, it came through Camlex, is the dealer. And they're really good people. I like them, and they've treated me really well. You know, this one had some shipping issues, and they really took care of me. You know, I got this jet at a really good price, and that's why I'm just going to live with them dings. And, you know, that way I ain't worried about the first ding, you know. I can just go out and fly it and have some fun with it, and not so worried about getting a little ding on it. And, you know, they're giving me enough back to where I can buy another jet. So I just pretty much told them, send me a T-45 and we'll call it good. And they said, okay. And so I got another jet on the way. But I'm going to get this finished today. And I'm going to get back on the bomber. You bomber fans, don't sweat it. You know, sometimes you just got to back up and think about things. And, you know, I got other stuff too. But I got to find out which extension cords are which. I don't know if you guys ever used one of these matchmakers or not. But I love them, man. I use this thing a lot. You could actually use it to burn servos in on this port up here. It'll just make your servos go back and forth. And you can tell when them brushes get burnt in. You can hear a little different sound. It don't take but about 2 minutes, and you can hear them. But I love these little matchmakers. You just plug your battery into it. I use this battery with it. Then you can plug it. Oh, dog, I gotta trim all them ends. I'm going to take my X-Acto and trim these little lugs off. I'm trying to do that before I put all this together. But I didn't realize they would put Futaba. Well, they're kind of either or. They got the bevel on the top. So if you trim the lug off, trim the lug off, you don't have to bevel them ends or nothing. Okay, that is my flap. That one is my flap. Why wasn't it working on this side? Oh, I bet they're okay. I'll just put that on 2 channels and mix it rather than using a Y harness. That's why I like them big old 12 channel receivers. Okay, so we're going to put that one on the flap. We're going to put that one on the flap, and that is right there on the other side of that gear. Snap. Put it in there. Now, put the blade in this X-Acto. But yeah, Dave Shulman was flying one of them Super Bandits. It's on RC. It's on YouTube.